Games, Ninjo X the Enlightened Gamer, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Let's Complete Pokemon Blue. I've received some less than lustrous results for this Let's Play so far. Don't worry, I'm definitely gonna stick through it to the end. But why don't you guys hit up the like section or something, just to show some love for Pokemon Blue. I know it's fashionable to hate on everything that isn't brand spanking, sparkling, shiny vampires in sunlight and twilight new. But it just doesn't seem right to discount a game just because it's older. Just because it does show age. And I've been trying my hardest to show how many good things this game has done for the franchise, and through that franchise, the gaming world as a whole. Pokemon Blue is one of the reasons for the mainstreaming of video games. I'm going to beat you with Knex because he is awesome. Well, enough with the downer me. I'm just gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time talking about all kinds of neat stuff. Like how lots of trainers in this game have whips, but they abandon them in future games. I'm sure you know why that is. It's because of the PETA outrage and other animal rights groups. But the fact is, Pokemon are not animals. They are data, digital creatures. Not even creatures, they're information. And I know that certain extremist groups like that will get up in arms about anything. If you show a lamp out in the rain, they'll be like, "Lamps for president because you're an evil monster!" That's not completely true. There are people, even in extremist groups, that aren't themselves extreme. But they're fewer and farther between than they ought to be. Seriously? Oh, well that's good. Poke Flute, yay. Poke Flute, yay. Poke Flute, yay! Thank you for doing something besides hypnosis, which apparently has 50,000% accuracy when the AI uses it. Alright. By the way, in case you didn't want to take the route that takes you through the healing station, this is the warp tile that takes you to Giovanni. It's on the 3rd floor. It's easy to find. I work for Silph. What you need? Man up, fight back, or at the very least, run away, get word out. Go get help. Don't just stand there cowering in a pool of your own urine. Well, I really wish I had more to talk about, guys, but I'm kind of pumping from a dry well today. I had this whole big plan for something I was going to do for the channel, and then I decided against it. I thought it was a bit premature in the end. And it's definitely something I'll want to do later on, but only once I've made some significant headway in terms of numbers. And I have made some headway thanks to you guys. I've gotten definitely results. I definitely am seeing an incline on my analytics. And I really do greatly appreciate that. I support Team Rocket more than I support Silph. That's because you're a dick. Seriously. That's literally like saying I support the Mafia more than I support Walmart. Which I guess makes some sense because Walmart's pretty shifty as far as corporations go, and it's done a lot of damage to the economy as a whole. Light screen! But still, I still feel like the Mafia is the greater of those evils. Ow. Ow! You jerk. Well, Salvo's gonna pick up the slime. It would have to be a poison type! This is gonna take forever, and it's not going to be a good time. Because of freaking Silph to cheat. You really got me. Huh. Team Rocket said that if I helped them, they'd let me study Pokemon. Yeah, and the devil said that he'd give you wings and $37 billion in hookers, and probably gonna have to censor that last part out, but it wasn't like a bad word or anything, but it's definitely a bad idea. Don't do deals with the devil. It's a bad idea. That never works out. I gotta fight your face first just to get back to the bed the shortcut way. Yay! You know what's fun? Not being able to heal. I mean, I guess it's only fair considering how many rockets there are and how few of me there are, but still, it's aggravating. How many Pokemon do you have? This had better be the last one. Good. I'm sorry if I seem like I'm griping or complaining. I actually am having a good time with this, even recordings like this. It's very fulfilling in the end. It's just that sometimes the game decides it's going to be very, very cheap. That's a trait in video games that I don't care for. I don't mind difficulty. I'd prefer something to be too easy than too hard, but I don't care. I don't mind difficulty. What bothers me is feeling like I've been cheated. And I feel like most people are that way. It's running my head, and I like to say my ABCs. VL, ball, circle, square, kumquat, brown. Yeah, you have fun with that. That's not good. That's even worse. Come on. Good job, Pinball! You just beat a ground type! Who you? I better tell the boss on the 11th floor. Now, see, that might have seemed like a stupid giveaway, just run right to the elevator, go to the 11th floor. But if you get there through the elevator, you actually don't get to fight him. Or the stairs. You have to go via the warp tile. That's a trap. I guess Team Rocket's a little more crafty than I give them credit for. Or maybe it's just that they finally respect you enough to send their good grunts after you. There's another scientist up there. I'd rather level up Pinball before going to fight him. Especially since scientists so often like to have electric types in this game. And by that I mean Magnemite and Voltorb line Pokemon. Thank you for using Confusion instead of Hypnosis. Level 35. I think you guys know that something magical is going to happen this episode. It's almost a certainty at this point. I'm not going to spoil what it is in case you really don't know. But I have spoiled that something will happen. My Pokemon are my loyal soldiers. I honestly feel like I have more respect for the Rockets than the scientists that work for them. Because the Rockets, a lot of them are just misguided morons. The scientists are smart enough that they should know better, but they choose not to. And the far greater sin than the fact that it occurred is that it was allowed. Oh, come on, Salvo. Hang in there. Hang in there. Dang it! Ah! Ah! Why are you so awful? It's not your fault. Did I seriously go to floor? I went to floor 1. I think it's floor 6 to 8 that's gonna be the one with the healing area. Nope, floor 9. Well, now you know. Ah. I've had no luck with this area, so I can't say that. I've had some luck. I haven't had much luck with pinball, with Salvo so far, but most of that's due to the fact that he doesn't know any good moves yet. And of course, critical hit, self-destruct is going to take down just about anything. Max revive, that's nice. Escape rope, that's nice. Full heal, that's nice. Shh! Can't you see him hiding? Man up. Seriously. Better to fight back and fail than to lay down and let the enemy win. Show Team Rocket a little respect! No, I refuse. Well, I'm switching out of this one. Why with the critical hits? Seriously, did Salvo just beat a level 33 Hypno? I mean, I know Dart did most of the damage, but seriously? You ready for a terrible pun? Which reminds me, coughing evolved into wheezing. You're fired. So many reasons that you are fired. Anyways, we're gonna heal. I know this might be a little boring seeing so many battles back to back, but I appreciate you guys if you stuck with it, because it does mean a lot to me. And this is the floor we were on. I guessed and I got lucky. What? There shouldn't be any children here! You're brave. Okay, rest is disabled. I haven't been able to use it yet, but once I'm able to use it later on, it will actually be really helpful. See, now that time we survived confusion. Thank you for throwing away Mr. Mime and leveling up Salvo. I mean, throwing away Kadabra and helping Salvo. Goodbye, Mr. Mime. Oh, goodness! I get the feeling that guy kind of thinks he's like a Joker personality or something, but nowhere's near manly enough to pull it off. Not that the Joker's manly. I should have said cold, not manly. nowhere near cold enough to pull it off. You're an intruder, right? You're gonna help save us! Yay! Okay. Let me just double check. It is Dart's turn. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. If I remember right, this particular scientist has something very interesting to say. Boy, isn't it nice that those electric types don't know electric type. Level 36 Dart. Strumpf. I slowed it down so you guys can see the full animation for Silph, because you can't see it in the whenever the speed's turned up. Goodbye, Magnemite. Nothing can stand against my Shenron. Here we go. Dart is evolving. We got a Charizard! So awesome. You know what? I'm gonna do something right now just for laziness sake. I'm gonna use the full heal on Dart just so I don't have to animate him paralyzed in his first after he's just evolved. That would be a bummer. Card key up the door. Protein. Yay. Card key up the door. TM09. There are lots of TMs in here. Some of them are for really good moves. Like, I'm pretty sure the Earthquake TM is in here. And I believe that's all the rockets on this floor. I'm gonna give it one more go round just to make sure. We beat that guy earlier to get to the card key. We beat the Juggler. We beat that guy. He was the bad pun rocket. We beat that scientist. Oh! We worked on the ultimate Pokeball, which would catch anything! Never mind, he's not the right one. But there is a scientist here who says something worthy of note. That's really, actually quite interesting. I could go in there, but I don't feel like going in there yet, so I'm gonna go on ahead and speed things up. You ready for some backwards logic? Because you're about to get some. You dare betray Team Rocket? Rocket wants to fight. Okay, you lose. Astroth. Oh my gosh, I just realized that Shenron knows 2 HMs. Level 36 Shenron defeated Rocket. You traitor! If you stand for justice, you betray evil. No. It takes a really warped perspective for that kind of an ideal to be birthed. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. This will be our second Rocket Brother. I didn't take note of it when we beat the first one who was guarding the healing area. I don't know if there's any special significance to them other than the fact that they're brothers. Rocket sent out Machop. Go Shenron. Use Shenron attack. Flame out! Okay, that's just blatant. No matter, my brothers will avenge me. I don't think anything in here can stand in the way of this Shenron. Maybe this is the scientist I was thinking of. Yup, this is him. That rotten president. He shouldn't have sent me to the Tixie branch. Tixie is in Siberia. Real world Siberia. And this isn't the first real world reference we get in this game. And it really only happens in Kanto. Pretty much after Kanto, they abandoned the idea of real world references. Which is, it makes sense, but it's also kind of a shame. Because it makes the games feel that much more real for there to be real world references in them. Yeah, Magneton, you're such a threat. Use Shenron attack. Actually, it would be a threat if it was higher level and if Shenron, if it knew an electric type move. But it does not. And it is not. Yay, Magnemite. I say yay because I know we can win. Ugh. I really haven't been very thought-provoking this episode, but I've been having a good time. We need one of those every once in a while. Also, my spine is starting to hurt a little bit, which is not fun, but whatever. It's cool. Yeah, we defeated Scientist. Shoot! I learned that Tixie thing by watching Jay Witz's channel. Found a hoop up. And what's it, the other thing here? An X accuracy. So we found an HP hop. We are walking through the place. We're going to beat their face. I guess I could talk to all the employees. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokemon. In a sense. Team Rocket came and took over the building! Oh dear, help me please. Look at him, he's such a coward! And yet you're standing in here behind closed doors, waiting for somebody else to save you too. They must have targeted Silph for our Pokemon products! You mean like the Pokeball? And every variation thereof? Ah! Had an itch, sorry guys. Shenron grew a level, so we're gonna go on ahead and switch him for Amanita. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. That's 3 Rocket Brothers. Oh, you got a bad matchup. You got a very bad matchup. Ah! Ah! Brothers, I lost! Oh, with all the bad luck I've had with trainer battles in this game, especially in Silph, that was well worth the wait, well worth the risk. Ah. I found TMO3! Yay! Bingo! The card key opened the door. the door. I think after this trainer, I'm gonna go on ahead and wrap it up. A child intruder? That must be you! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What are the odds? What are them odds? I mean, Sandslash survived because Sandslash is a beast, but still. What are the odds that as soon as it was Amanita's turn, 4 ground types in a row? Anyways, guys. Here in the offices of Silph, I have been Ninjo X, the Enlightened Gamer. Till next time, stay enlightened. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Comment if you have something to say. Subscribe if you want to see more. Stay enlightened.